Hey, it's Snowman 5443. This video is actually going to be a little off, a little hard for me to actually talk about. I mean, I like Boomstick as much as the next guy, but his last video, it was out there. It was definitely, I'm not sure how I would describe it, but the problem is I have not a Darkness fanboy, and I like Boomstick's other commentaries on Darkness. I'm completely okay with that, but this new one was really just didn't seem to fit with me, and a lot of the stuff he said just seemed to go back to Darkness's video, and it seemed like he was just giving Darkness a punch because Darkness said that being gay is unnatural. So I'm going to do a commentary on this. You're going to notice that I'm not even going to have to say that much because a lot of what Boomstick says I agree with. But there are parts that I'm just going to have to point out that I don't agree with Boomstick. So, yeah, here we go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am feeling 100% better. Thank you all for your concern.
I am seriously glad to hear that.
I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and this evening I'm going to entertain you with my shenanigans by doing another commentary on my all-time favorite commentatee, Darkness the Curse. And this is going to be a long one because I want to get the entire video in. Enjoy.
This is going to be a fairly serious, well, audio clip for once.
You know, if one was to call this video what it actually is, it's a black screen video. What are you, Cloud?
I don't get the joke. Are you Cloud? Like from Final Fantasy VII? Or is this someone else? I mean, I don't get the joke.
I am not really out to, entertain you guys with this one, but I ask that if you consider yourself a fan of mine, that you hear me out for a brief moment, because I have a couple things I should probably get off my chest. I gotta say, guys, lately when it comes to videos, and a lot of you have actually pointed this out, or at least noticed it, I've been relatively unmotivated in a lot of ways. I guess lately my problem has been that I just don't feel like I'm making the videos for me anymore, because originally when I started making reviews and rants, I was doing it, because I had fun. I was enjoying it. But lately, every time I upload a video, I don't feel like I uploaded that video for me. I feel like I uploaded that video to appeal to a crowd, to entertain you guys. And I really like to do that. I enjoy entertaining people.
It's just too bad you never succeed at it.
Well, yeah, he does succeed at it. He has a fan base. You even said in one of the comments for this video is that, what do you got, fanboys have been attacking you. So he obviously does succeed in entertaining some people.
It's no longer becoming enjoyable for me, I mean, a lot of you have asked me, what's been going on with my reviews? Why am I not doing any more reviews? Why is this new style of reviews not being done?
Although if you're anything like me, you're very thankful that he stopped.
Not everybody is like you, Boomstick, and they don't agree with you. Huh. Jeez, I even thought you could figure that out.
And I've explained that, it has to do with time, and that is partially true. I don't have much time lately, and the time I do have, I just don't feel like doing them. Like, I really just don't want to make reviews anymore. I barely want to do rants anymore.
There's a suspicion in the back of my head that you don't have the motivation to do these anymore because you just don't like being challenged by people like me.
I have a suspicion that you were just doing this video because you were too sick to cover Darkness's last video, which basically pointed out being gay is unnatural, which you disagree with. That doesn't mean it's true.
I think it's the result of at least one thing, or at least one main thing. I think it's the changes in me that happened recently. A lot of you guys, you seem to act like you know about me. You know who I am. And if you think that, you probably have no clue what's happened to me.
I have a question, Josh. This reminded me. Why, when I make a video about you in which I talk about you, you claim that I'm pretending to know things about you, and yet you do that with people like Jim. Seems a tad hypocritical to me. But, you know what? I'm willing to let it slide. Hypocrisy is human nature.
And here is what I mean right at the beginning, where I am a Boomstick fan. I agree with that statement. However, keep in note the tone in his voice when he says that. I'll bring that up later.
As a person, or what's been going on in my head, and I would elaborate for you, but I don't think even if I did that, you guys would really get it. I guess the best way I can put it is that I just grew up, guys.
I don't believe that claiming to be a voice of reason in an idiotic world, and yet claiming, or at least acting, like everybody who disagrees with you is just misinterpreting your words or spinning them around to make you look bad, is mature. That doesn't come off as mature to me at all. That comes off as very immature.
Again, I agree with you there.
I am just... A lot of you guys miss, the old Darkness. Where's the old Darkness? What happened to him? He's gone. I mean, I kind of tried to bring him back as a character for, my one short, sweet, and to-the-point video. Like, I really did. But I only did that because I knew a lot of you guys would like it. And I just don't like that about me. I don't like the way I was. There's two main reasons a lot of my old videos aren't up anymore. And that's because either A, I don't agree with what I said in them anymore. That has to do with the rants. A lot of my rants aren't up anymore because I just don't agree with them. At all. A lot of what I said back then, a lot of what I think now are completely different things. In the past, I've said a lot of ignorant, childish shit. And honestly, I really can't stand to hear myself saying it anymore.
Strange, because I remember you getting very upset if anybody disagreed with your old videos, claiming that they weren't respecting your opinion and stuff like that.
Well, you just said it. I mean, in his old videos, and Darkness was just saying he doesn't agree with his old videos anymore, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, people mature, they grow up, and they think differently after a while. That is what Darkness was saying. He's like, you know what, my old videos at one point I did agree with, I don't like them anymore, which is why I took them down. You're saying that he argued people over his old videos. Well, now it doesn't matter. He's saying, you know what, they did suck, I'm sorry guys, whatever, blah blah blah. Change happens. Again, it's human nature.
A lot of it I said over a year ago, but I don't care how long it was ago. The point is I said it, and I kick myself every day for having said it.
See? That just proves my point.
It's stupid. Alright? And the second reason any video isn't up anymore is because I just don't like the way I express myself. Yelling and screaming may be funny. Some. But it's no way to get a point across.
Well, I watched your response to Jim, and I don't see how acting like a pretentious know-it-all is in any better way of getting your points across.
Acting like a pretentious know-it-all. Where have I heard and seen this before? Oh, right, you in some of your commentaries, including this one. Remember how I said to remember his tone back? Play it again. He's like, oh, but hypocrisy is only human nature. Come on, dude. Really, that is hypocritical.
A lot of you guys, said, my Fox News rants were awesome. Yeah, in an entertaining way. But I didn't get my point across well. That's no way to express yourself. That's no way to, carry yourself. Is to act like that. I'm sorry. I can't do that anymore. I cannot bring myself. You guys have no idea how hard I had to push myself to scream in the manner that I did in, my short, sweet, to the point video to try to make myself, sound like I used to. I can't do it anymore. I guess a part of it had to do with, at the time of the creation of, the Dark Lord.
I never got to mention what I think of that nickname. You see, when you compare this to the other Dark Lords out there, you're gonna have some problems. I'm very thankful that you no longer go by that.
Yeah. See, I thought that was funny when I first saw it. So, nice job, Boomy. So, this was part 1. If you want, you can go click part 2 and see what you think. All right.